Action chase, action chase.
When preparing for a low-budget film, I'm always on the lookout for things that help sell the idea of big budget, but at a fraction of the cost. I'm big on camera movement, and there's a new piece of gear that is new to Los Angeles called the Motocrane. The first one in LA is owned by a company called Driver's Eye, and I was able to go out on a practice run with them to learn not only how to operate the Motocrane, but to also see firsthand on how it could be useful for this feature I'm about to shoot in June. The Motocrane is essentially a lower budget version of a Russian arm, which is a vehicle-mounted, stabilized remote arm that is operated from inside the camera car to shoot a variety of moving shots, from car commercials to action sequences. The thing that's unique about the Motocrane is that it can be packed into cases and traveled with. So even though Driver's Eye has a purpose-built car for it for local shoots in LA, the crane can actually travel and mount to almost any other vehicle via suction cup mounts, which is great if you're doing a low-budget shoot that isn't local. From inside the car, there is a trained stunt driver, a jib arm operator, focus puller, and gimbal operator, all seamlessly working together to execute the shot. For most sets, the focus puller and gimbal operator will already be staffed on production, but the jib arm operator and stunt driver will be specifically trained on the Motocrane rig.
All right, camera's rolling, and 3, 2, 1, action. All right, going up in 3, 2, 1, up. And down in 3, 2, 1, down.
The crane heights get you from 10 inches off the ground to approximately 10 to 12 feet lens height, depending on the roof of the height of the vehicle that you're actually putting it on. This versus a full-sized Russian arm, such as like an edge crane, can get you the range of 10 feet below ground to 23 feet high in lens height. And that is quite a difference in heights. However, Motocrane being a fraction of the cost of what it would be to get an edge arm out for the day, I do feel that Motocrane is still a great option if you're on a budget. In addition, using the Ronin 2 on the end of the crane gets you incredibly stable shots. On paved roads, you can take shots up to 80 miles an hour. Dirt roads may require some post-stabilization, but that isn't anything out of the ordinary for shots like this. We do have some driving shots in this feature I'm starting in June, and to add production value, I plan on bringing the Motocrane out for a day to add some dynamic moves to a scene. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel to follow the progress of my pre-production for this film, and check out the Driver's Eye link below to learn more about using Motocrane.